Hey guys, Head on a Spike here with the second half of the video I was mentioning today for you. The first part of the video was showing every single one of my Star Wars minifigures, my entire collection. If you guys missed the first one, what I do every 2 years is I like to take out my entire collection and see all the figures I've gotten since 2 years ago. I started doing this around 2016, I want to say, maybe 2014. And it's been a tradition since then. Also, this is in congruence with getting 150 subscribers, which I didn't have in the last video. So now in this part 2, basically, of this video, this celebration, I am celebrating getting 150 subscribers. So thank you guys for watching my content and staying with me all this time. Here's to 150 more. Okay. Alright, so just like with the Star Wars one, I'm going to show you everything row by row. I'm standing on my bed again to actually show you the entire encompassing amount of all the figures I have here. So, starting at the very top, I have all of the Iron Mans. Also, the way I did it this year is I have all the polybags that I have in my collection in different rows. So all the Marvel polybags are on the top row. All the DC ones in the second row, goes all the way over there, and then I have the like the Harry Hobbit and Lord of the Rings polybags with the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit figures. Same with the Pirates of the Caribbean polybags to go with the figures of Pirates of the Caribbean, and these random promotional ones go with the random promotional figures, which do not come in sets, but only DVDs and books. That's why it's the last row. It's a special row. And those are the Bricktober packs. And I'll get into that 100 figure later. Alright, so, as I was saying, let's start with the first row. So these are all the Iron Mans I have. Every single Iron Man ever. Basically, I only don't have like the Mighty Micro and like the Venomized suits. And I have all the polybags here. Every single polybag you'll see here is sealed. Just going through everything ever. I'm also just doing this kind of for myself for the future so I can look back and like check out what I had in the future, which would be the past, which is now. When I watch this in the future, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is what I had then. And there is the New York Toy Fair Iron Man. There he is. That's the real one this time. That is the New York 2012 Toy Fair Iron Man. Yes, that is it. And I have the original War Machine there, amongst the other ones. Civil War and the newest one from the Iron Man Armory. The Falcon and the Captain America Falcon. Here's the 2012 Captain America to go with that Iron Man. I put Igor there as like an afterthought. He probably should have gone with the other Iron Man suits earlier in the row, but then I forgot to put him in. I was like, yeah, why not? I'll just throw him in the end here. So next to 2 years from now, I'll try to add him with the other Iron Man suits because that'd make more sense if he's over there with like, you know, the other marks. Okay, row 2. I got Shang-Chi over here. Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man. I really wish they made a better Wasp, but I'd love to get that. Here's John Bernthal, my buddy who I met on We Own the City. Daredevil, 3 Hulks, actually 4 if you include Bruce Banner. That's my Infinity War Thor. I kind of added the cape to him, and I made that custom Stormbreaker on this channel. You can check it out. Yondu is a really nice figure. He's pretty expensive nowadays. Along with Mantis, she's also pretty pricey. That's the original Mantis. And now we're getting into the Spider-Man characters. Yep. These are the original Spider-Mans over here. That's the original Spider-Man from 2003, I believe. And those two Tobey Maguire costumes are pretty expensive nowadays as well. Very nice figures there. Very sought after. Very cool. I got a lot of Spider-Mans. Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, White Tiger, Doctor Strange. That's the new Doctor Strange. His cape is at the rubber one. That's why he's kind of flipped backwards. And I have the Scarlet Witch leading into the X-Men. See how I did that? Because she's still kind of an X-Men, if you ask me. And this is the San Diego Comic-Con Jean Grey. Mint condition. Really, really, really nice figure. I'll probably do a whole review on her later on this channel, but not quite yet. I have more X-Men here because Deadpool kind of counts, and Magneto, of course. I have this entire row here, starting from technically Deadpool, but really Magneto. It's all the villains, all the Marvel villains. So that was kind of a fun idea. Black Cat isn't really kind of a villain, she kind of is. Depends if she's feeling like a bad kitty or not. I have her next to Spider-Man because they're pals. And all the Doc Ocks. I love that original Doc Ock. One of my favorite figures of all time. Along with that original Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe does a great job in that role. So glad he came back in No Way Home. And there's that new Thanos I got, the gold plate. And the nice one, Ronin is a really popular figure, really expensive. Same with Hela. Yep. Moving along. Dr. Doom. And now we're up to DC. So here's the poly bags. I can show them at the same time. Poly bags with the first row. This is the San Diego Comic-Con Supergirl. I was going to make a video about that too. So here's a little tease, but I'll have a more in-depth review later. Really happy to get my hands on that. I have one San Diego Comic-Con Marvel figure and one DC, so I think it's nice to have evening the odds like that. That's the original Supergirl there also, next to the San Diego Comic-Con one. It's a really nice figure. Pretty rare as well. That's the original Batgirl there. Really like that cape. It's a beautiful purple lavender cape. Very nice. It's the original 1960s Batman from the big set, not the newer one, the original stuff, more expensive. A little bit of different details there too, lots of different Batmans I have. My favorites are always going to be these two in the end though. From the Dark Knight trilogy, they're just so cool to me. I love the Christopher Nolan series. And Black Cat, no, Catwoman, sorry, we already saw Black Cat. Catwoman is here. Joker. I gave him the Jester card from the Jester minifigure, the Joker card from the Jester minifigure. I think it looks really good with him. And a chrome dagger. I love that piece. There's my Harley Quinn with the custom hairpiece I gave her from the other Harley Quinn, which I've made a video about before. Original Poison Ivy, original Two-Face. Love those original Batman figures. They're really nice, really cool. I skipped over the poly bags, sorry. You can also go back and look at my actual poly bag video and I go over each one of these in depth. Very detailed reviews of each poly bag for Marvel and DC anyway. Alright, now we're moving on to Harry Potter. Just right up here. I can do two rows with this at the same time. Have the OG Harry Potter figures and the new ones all together at the same time. And that is the sought after coveted Percival Graves. Such a pain to get that one because there's only ever in one pack per box. This I love that Dumbledore right there. This new one with the hat, the white beard. It's my favorite Dumbledore of all time. Really like that one, and the blue one's also nice too. Also from the CMF series. Hermione with her pink dress. A nice figure. Sirius Black and Lupin are both of my favorite characters from Harry Potter, so I'm glad I have both of them, the new and old versions of the characters, because he is my favorite one from the movies. I got the original Ginny. All these professors. I love that original Mad-Eye Moody too. That's a really nice figure. And more Harry Potter figures. That's the original Voldemort from 2004. Very cool in there with that gray cloak. That head does glow in the dark, actually. Yep. Alright, and then Narcissa, whose hair I used for Rogue. I'll check out that custom. And now we're on to Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. All these poly bags, like I said before, are completely sealed. I love my Lord of the Rings figures. They're so beautifully detailed, so well crafted by LEGO themselves, except for Boromir's arms. That's an inside joke, because another one of my videos talk about how the arms were destroyed in the poor torso, so we had to fix them. But it's all good now. I love that Theoden too. It's a really nice figure. That's one of my favorites, Lord of the Rings figures, that Theoden. Yep. And then we transition into Pirates of the Caribbean because, you know, I don't have a whole lot, and I don't have a whole lot of Lord of the Rings, so I was like, why not combine a row? Save some space. Yep, here we go. There's that Davy Jones I love so much. And Blackbeard is a great figure too. And now we are on to the Lego Movie. I only have a few for these figures, actually. I don't have a whole lot. The polybag is nice, though. Unikitty is always adorable. And then, again, like the row before this, with combining Pirates of the Caribbean with Lord of the Rings, I combined the Lego Movie with Indiana Jones. Just because I don't have a whole lot of these figures, but the ones I have I like a lot. I love that mole around so much, it's so cool. Makes me very happy. And then we get some random stuff like Scooby-Doo, and then we get into all the Disney Pixar stuff. So I can show both these rows at once, because, you know, these aren't that rare, they're just kind of fun to have. Fun to look at. These are mostly all from the CMF series, except for that green soldier there next to Woody. He's from a set. The original Toy Story sets, and the Buzz is from CMF series. Woody is from a set. And Zurg is from a set too, actually. More CMFs. I just threw in the SpongeBob characters because, you know, trying to save space, and they're all cartoons. So I was like, yeah, that makes some sense, I guess. They're all there to make people happy. The animation. And I have the last row here, which is like all the CMFs I have. Collectible minifigure series figures. Shakespeare is still like my favorite one. I love that Shakespeare from the Lego Movie. It's one of my favorite figures. I'm a very big Shakespeare buff, actually. And the Kermit the Frog is very special to me because my girlfriend found it for me. She was able to feel him out in the blind bag, so I was like, yeah, thanks. Because I really wanted him more than any other Muppet. I have Roadrunner's my favorite. Gotta have Bugs. And I have all the Wizard of Oz characters here, including the Witch, who is, I believe, from the Dimensions pack, which is why I put the other Dimensions characters after her. I thought it made some sense. And then over here, I just have like totally random figures. I don't exactly remember which themes they came from. This one on the far end, I'm not sure, but he's pretty vintage. But all these guys with the crowns on the chest, up to the skeleton, they're all from the Castle set from 2009. I know that much. He's that shark dude. I just think he's cool. He's from like the like Aqua Zone set or something. That diver's from a city set. Space dude's from a city set. I love that helmet though. That visor is so cool. Looks like the EVA helmet from Halo 3. If you guys know what that is. It's like a city chef. Yeah, his vintage pirate and other pirate from Navy sets. I'm not sure. And random person that says TV on her chest. And I just like, I'm an actor, so I think it's a cool torso. These are just really random things that I have in my collection. Oh, these are from Power Miners. I know that much. In the far end there, like Red Riding Hood. I don't know where she's from a set, maybe like the storybook set, maybe. I'm not sure. That dude with the green visor from the original Power Miners set. And those two aliens are from the original. Some aliens sets from 2009, I think, 2008. Now we're getting to the promotional figures, and this is the last trek of the journey. These guys are all from DVDs or books, and I have them dated from when they were released. So these Harry Potter, the one on the far end is 2011, and then the one with the red vest is 2012. Batman is 2012 or 2013. The Toy Soldier's 2013, Bilbo's 2013, he's the most expensive one. Clark Kent Superman is 2013, Vitruvius is 2014. Superboy 2014, and then Lightning Lad is 2015. Bat Zorro and Trickster and Bane are all 2015. Pirate Batman is 2016. Then we got the Scottish Batman from a book, who's from 2017. And the Penguin in the Arkham suit is also from 2017. Wonder Woman here. A lot of people like this one a lot. It's one of my favorites as well. She's 2017. I think she's 2017. And Green Lantern here is 2018. And Batman, the Nightmare suit is from a Lego blister pack. I think he's also 2018, 2019. I get a little bit fuzzy on the later ones because they just came out. And Yellow Lantern Batman is also 2019, I think. Tom Riddle here is from a book. It's from 2020. Cedric Diggory is from 2021. And then we got the other version of Superman, who I totally forget the name of. But he's from that cool book, which I did a review on. That book there, an encyclopedia. And he's 2022. Then we have the BR minifigure here from like Germany, from like a German toy store. So I thought it was kind of cool to have him here. The other promotional figures. Leicester Square and the Hamleys toy store soldier. They're both sealed. They're both only from the UK, from London. So it's kind of cool to have them here. I found them at Brick Fair a few years ago. And this is the Lego employee polybag from 2014. I haven't done a review on these, but I will at some point. I'll have better... I'll show you like the back and the front later on. They're pretty unique though. And then I have this one here that celebrates 100 stores in North America, 100 Lego stores. So it's kind of a cool figure. He also, I could do a review on this as well. He has printing on the back of his torso that says also 100 Lego stores. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool figure. I think I did do a review on this at one point, but I can review the review. I have a little letter on the back of like everything that makes him special that I wrote down to be sure that I remember. And then I have the Statue of Liberty and the Beatles because, you know, I'm sure they toured New York at some point in their career. I didn't really know where else to put them. And here I have my micro figures, my micro trophies. And that is Ant-Man, the original Iron Man from the Helicarrier, 2015. The newer Iron Man from like 2018. And the holographic hologram Emperor and the hologram Princess Leia. I know those two are Star Wars because I forgot to include them in the Star Wars video, so that's why I'm having them here. And I have the 2 Brick Turbo packs, which are sealed, and that'll do it for this video. Alright. Wow, what a workout. Alright, so that is going to do it for this video. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you dig this. And alrighty then. Head on a spike out.